Good morning, my beautiful family. So last night was a very powerful and very activating sleep state for many of us. And a lot of what we realize when we go into the sleep state is actually a lot of unconscious work. So it goes into the depths of our unconscious and starts to unravel limiting beliefs, starts to unravel situations that are within us that maybe when we're awake in our consciousness, we can't really open our third eye to see everything within our world that we need to reflect into the inner world of ourselves and integrate this. So last night was a very awakened state for many of us. And this is the Aquarian age, and this is where a lot of our subconscious beliefs are going to start coming into the light, especially those that are ringing truth and prevailing truth within us, right? There's beliefs that we hold on to that do not resonate with us no longer, and they need to come into the light for us to actually maneuver, work our way through them, and somatically heal from them. So many of us actually did some somatic healing last night in our dream state. Somatic healing could be crying, could be movement, could be our body purging things that we are holding within our unconscious, but also within the tissues of our body. So this morning I decided to go ahead and pull 3 cards. Spirit told me directly to pull 3 cards about this. And the first card that pulled was the Hermit. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about the Hermit card. The Hermit card is really about isolation. It's really about, it's telling me that Spirit is saying that we have really been in an isolated position and really isolated ourselves to start doing the inner work within ourselves, right? It's not about isolating from others, but it's isolating ourselves to actually reflect within and do the inner work. And so the Hermit is showing us that with doing this inner work, it's okay to sit in isolation because we are still working through what we need to in isolation. We don't have to push and pull. We just have to integrate within ourselves, right? So that's what the Hermit card is pulling up this morning. The next one is actually the 6 of Pentacles. And so when we go into the 6 of Pentacles, this is actually it's proceeding with an open heart and a grateful attitude, right? So in reading this card, it indicates that you may soon meet someone who either needs your help or merits it. So this means what I'm gathering is that we are stepping into a time where we have isolated and everything that we have integrated is now being shared with the world. We're bringing that out forward for the world. But also with that, others are bringing out what they went through as well. So it's almost like giving what we've learned out and receiving from other people with full acceptance, right? So the beautiful thing about the next card I pulled is the High Priestess. So when you pull the 6 of Pentacles with the High Priestess, it really means that you hold the power to turn things around for yourself. You just don't know it yet, right? So we've been in this isolation mode and integrating all of the things that we need, but we are the High Priestess. We just have to go in the depths within ourselves and recollect that and know that we are the ones that change and manifest. And so when we go into the High Priestess, this is the unconscious realm, right? So it represents wisdom, knowledge, serenity, and understanding. She is the guardian of the unconscious realm. So many of us have had some massive dream states lately that are awakening us to things that we're unconscious about, that are coming conscious. I know for myself, a lot of the dreams that I'm having, I'm actually remembering them through the day. And I'm not forgetting them anymore. They're actually coming into life to come up to the surface. So with that, the High Priestess surrounds by cup cards in a reading. You are fully in the realm of the subconscious and intuitive. So with that, the problem in your life, the High Priestess combo is strongly suggesting that the issue are in the realm of the feeding and people's connections to one another and their emotional rather than intellectual states. So what this is saying is that it's not about the conscious world, right? It's about our somatic healing. And this is happening in our unconscious state as we're sleeping. But when we wake up and we start to remember, we remember our unconscious patternings to shift and change them, right? But it's all unconscious. We're not conscious of it until we become aware of it. So really stay tuned into a lot of your dream state, because we're all actually going into a collective somatic healing going forward within our dream state.